Hi here, Finns here. I am back for another video, and today was the second day of the first rehearsals of Eurovision 2021. 9 countries performed, and let me review them all. Let's do this thing. So yes, 9 countries performed today for their first rehearsals. It's the second day of rehearsals overall. We've got 9 countries to get through. Um, let's get through them very quickly. Starting off with Cyprus. Eleanor really brought her A game today. I really love the Cypriot song this year. It's just the staging was really good. I love the styling on her. I think she had one of the best stylings, I would say. She was all in silver. She had high heels on, and she had dancers with her that were all in red, and they were excellent. One opened her legs. It was really good. Cyprus, well done. I mean, yeah. Um, and they had a giant mirror on stage, which looked really cool. So you could see a reflection of the dancers, and she really gave it a all. Yeah, they really started the day off with a bang. Well done to Cyprus. That was really excellent. I love the choreography, the dance, the staging, and you know what? Even though Cyprus have sent dance songs before, um, with Fuego and Replay, this feels very different for Cyprus in a way. It's from a different stage director, and I think it kind of shows. Yeah, really well done to Cyprus. Then we had Norway. Now, I know the Norwegian song ain't my favourite this year, I've got to be honest. However, for me personally, watching um, the clip, it actually really improves for me. Um, it was much better executed here than it was in the Grand Prix. I think the execution was better. The LED background was more effective. I think they're going for clouds, him in the clouds and here in the skies. It kind of still works with the angel things. He's still got his angel wings, he's still got his glasses. I guess that's his trademark tics. And he's also still got demons as dancers in chains, but they're in front of him, and it kind of works more. It looks better, and also it doesn't sound auto-tuned. The sounding was much better. It didn't come across auto-tuned. It's much better. It has improved for me. It's still not one of my favourites this year, I've got to be honest, but you know what? It has improved for me actually. I was actually surprisingly impressed by Norway, and I do like Tix as a person. I've seen him in interviews, I've just watched his press conference, and he seems like a really lovely guy actually, and really funny as well, and what he's come across, and yeah, I really like Tix, and I'm growing every day to like Norway a bit more and more, so yeah. And then we had Croatia performed, Albania, not from Albania, but from Croatia, with TikTok, Yeme, Zuzu, Eurovision. Yeah, this was good. It had the background was kind of neon lights, kind of. She was performing at like not the main stage, but the kind of the front stage, and they gave her a platform. So she's dancing, and she's got some other dancers. I believe it's the same dancers that she had in Dora, and it was the costumes on all of them looked very revealing, showing off a lot of skin, on all of the dancers, and also Albania. But if it's good, then why don't show it off? It's good to go. But no, actually, she sounded really good. Vocally was good. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Then it was a good, strong performance from Croatia. Actually, they also brought their A game today, and I was kind of writing them off actually, even though Croatia is one of my favourite songs this year. But now seeing the rehearsals, I think they are back in the competition, and yeah, they were good. They were good. And then we had Belgium, Hooverphonic performed, bringing us something different. The only act I feel like today that didn't have any sort of dance to it, because even Norway had those demons, kind of, yeah, had a routine of choreography. So yeah, they didn't have any dances. It was quite refreshing, and you know what? That could really stand out for Belgium actually. So yeah, you had Hooverphonic, you had Geica in the middle, and then you had the two other guys playing their instruments, and you also had some backings as well. So it does, with Belgium, it does seem very cluttered. There is quite a lot on stage, I feel. I think there's kind of 5 people on stage, and they're kind of, one's over here, and there's here, you know, and then there's 2 people behind them. There is quite a lot. Kind of reminds me of Molly Sterling playing with numbers, where you had lots of things on the stage. And also you have a background LED of, I believe it's Geica's face, and you see her eyes, which I'm quite intrigued about. I think, yeah, Belgium, I didn't mind Belgium. I think there was a lot going on stage. Maybe they could have told the story a bit better. But you know what? This is the best staging for Belgium since 2016, really. I mean, this is not as bad as like Senek or Elliot, you know, staging. They have got a concept. It could be a bit tidier, but I have got faith in Belgium. I really have. The hope has not died for Belgium yet. And then we had Israel, Eden. Oh yeah, I really liked Eden from Israel's Set Me Free performance. Once again, this is another performance where she was singing with dancers, all male, and yeah, she used most of the stage, and like Croatia, she's got like neon lights, the Set Me Free words, you know, got just words on the lyrics, no, not the lyrics, but the words Set Me Free on the LED screen. So she moves around quite a lot, and there is going to be a reveal of a costume reveal in the bridge, so I'm really looking forward to seeing that in full. And vocally she was holding back a little, but that's fine, you know, it's just a rehearsal, and you know, save your voice, that's very wise, especially with a song like Set Me Free, which it's really tough to sing. So but you know what, I give Eden credit that she tried to sing that B6 note 3 times, and that's Set Me Free ain't an easy song to sing, so I give credit to Eden for at least trying. And yeah, she's gonna save her voice. I don't know if she's, I know Eden, she's gonna pick at the right time. But it looks good. Israel looks good to go. And then we have Romania. Oh dear. Roxanne from Romania and Amnesia. Gotta say, I have to be honest, this was probably the biggest disappointment so far this year with rehearsals. Romania, what happened? Roxanne is kind of in a tracksuit kind of clothing. She's got 5 contemporary dancers, and there's not really a lot going on. Yeah, there's contemporary dancing. It's like the music video. It's kind of copy and paste from the music video. Not a lot doing on the LED. She's kind of walking around the stage, even on stage. She's not holding a microphone. She's got a microphone kind of on her face. So she's using both hands and she's dancing. For me, I think she seemed very nervous today on stage when I looked at the clips. She didn't sound the best vocally. And yeah, I don't know whether it's nerves. Because yeah, and I kind of think the styling needs to go. The styling needs to go. But I would like to think it was a rehearsal, so she probably decided just to wear this tracksuit kind of casual clothing, because you cannot go like that. That's too casual. You gotta change it. You know, burn it. Burn that tracksuit, please. It's too casual. You can't go out like that on Eurovision stage. You've got to make a bit more of an effort, really. And yeah, it was just a bit empty on stage. I've been hearing from other people. Vocally, I think she was very nervous first day. I mean, yes, I hope she improves, but I'm very worried that Romania ain't going to qualify this year, mainly because this first semi-final is really tough to get out of, and I could even see a scenario where Romania comes last in the semi-final. It's just, oh! And, gosh, I don't know. I just think because everybody's been upping their game, and with Romania, they've down their game, it's just, I want more from Romania, and I feel like with Romania, there was nothing that really stands out or pops out compared to the rest of the crowd. Everybody else was bringing something, oh, I remember that, I remember that. With Romania, there's nothing that really pops out at you, so they really need to work on it, otherwise they're going to be out again, Romania, which would be very sad. But anyway, let's move on. Azerbaijan, Effendi. This was good. This was good. I like the LED background, very ancient kind of pictures. The old choreography was good. And Effendi is not wooden. She can dance. And may I point out, that TV program she performed on was an early morning TV program. This is the Eurovision stage where she can come alive. And the choreography was good. I like her interacting with her other dancers. I like when they go all Azerbaijani kind of traditional dancing. It is a little bit copy and paste from the music video, which is fine. It does feel like, though, this whole staging concept was kind of, you could have done this with Cleopatra last year if Eurovision took place. But I guess it's fine. Yes, it's fine. Eurovision didn't happen last year, so I won't hold a grudge to that. But yeah, I don't think this. I think if Azerbaijan didn't have a day where their first rehearsals was with a lot of other female dance-ons, maybe they would have standed out even more. But yeah, it was still good nevertheless. And then we had Ukraine, and Ukraine really surprised me actually today. Actually, it's probably my biggest grow today. Ukraine had this kind of forest of the staging was kind of forest, and I think Katerina, the lead singer, was kind of I think she was supposed to be a tree. I that's what the impression I got. I think she's supposed to be, I don't know, Mother Nature or something. And then you had these kind of dancers with these kind of hoops around them. I don't know what they're supposed to represent, but they were just dancing around her, going around her. And then you have this LED of people running on the spot. Actually, it looked pretty good, actually. And you know what? I feel bad saying all those bad things about Go A now. Actually, you know what? Before rehearsals, I would probably said Ukraine might lose a 100% track record, but actually now, looking at that first rehearsal, I think Ukraine won't lose a 100% track record, actually. Yeah, I feel confident there. I don't think they're certain qualifying, but I think they're going to be more in than out now. So, well done to Ukraine, they can really pull it off. I mean, a song for me that can be so-so can really elevate with staging, so well done, Ukraine. Oh, I'm out of shot. And finally, very quickly, because we're running out of time, Malta, this Nichukaniere performed last. She's all in pink. I love that styling. The pink really suits Destiny. I love that colour on her. And the outfit she was wearing, you know, showed off a little bit of skin, but that's fine. If I show off some skin, doesn't mean I'm giving in. Not your baby. Jimicus. Yes, I actually really like the styling. She's got backing dancers with her, which is great. She doesn't hold a microphone. She's got the microphone over her face, a bit like Roxanne. But I think that's the reason probably why they did that, was because she can just go like this, do 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 do, and she's also got stairs, so she does catwalk and she struts her stuff, which we love to see. And vocally, she was on point today. She really was on point. And even at the end, there's a little bit of pyro, which actually was quite nice. This Malta really, really brought the A game. I mean, Destiny, she doesn't even have to wait in that green room for the results to come in. It's probably like, it's not, if she qualifies, it's just a matter of when she's going to get announced Malta as the finalist, because really this was epic today, really one of the best. So overall, my winners today, I think my overall winner, although I do love Malta, I think Cyprus surprised me the most. I think Malta was up there, was really good. Ukraine really surprised me. It came out of nowhere. I mean, I wasn't madly in love with Ukraine, actually. It feels weird to think Solovey was such a really low second least favourite of last year to now really, really strong. My biggest disappointment, as I mentioned, Romania, unfortunately. I don't know what's going to happen in Romania. I'm really worried that they're going to not make the final now after that performance, unless they massively improve, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. And yes, it was actually, apart from Romania, it was been a good day actually. I think overall this semi-final is going to be really tough to predict. I really don't know who's going to be in or out. It's just going to be a tough one. Oh, I will definitely do another prediction of who's going to be qualifying from the semi-final to later date. But oh my gosh, this is so tough. And tomorrow is another day of first rehearsals, the first half of the second semi-final. 9 other countries will get their chance to perform on the Eurovision stage, which I'm very looking forward to see. And it actually looks like another good day tomorrow. Well, I'd say good overall, apart from Poland. But you never know. You never know what everybody's going to bring to the table. But in any case, what was your favourites from the second day of first rehearsals of Eurovision 2021? Comment down below, like and subscribe to my channel, and I will be back for more content very soon. Until then, goodbye people, goodbye!